Toyota, an early pioneer in electrification, has since fallen far behind its competitors. It has resisted fully embracing electric vehicles as the future of the auto industry, despite its status as an early adopter of battery-powered transportation. Toyota was quick on the draw with hybrids, but has been relatively slow to introduce battery electric models to its lineup. However, the company took a major step forward with the introduction of the Toyota BZ4X concept, a vision for the first of a global series of battery electric vehicles to be introduced under the Toyota BZ brand umbrella. Drivers who are ready to dive into the world of electric cars are going to have a slew of new options in the coming years. Automakers across the US are hopping on the plug-in train and are committed to producing environmentally friendly, battery-powered people movers. This includes Toyota, which recently pledged to release 7 electric vehicles under its all-new Beyond Zero line. After years of touting hydrogen fuel cell technology over battery electric vehicles, or BEVs, and decades of being the global leader in hybrid vehicle sales, Toyota's commitment to its first widely available electric vehicles for the US market represents a change in course. The company's failure to embrace EVs is not a new concept, and it was even mentioned in an article in the New York Times in the year 2009. Toyota's top executive, Billionaire CEO Akio Toyoda, has been seen on record calling the trends towards electric vehicles overhyped, in part because of emissions associated with power plants, which is a favorite talking point used by the oil and gas industry. In an announcement, Toyota routed its success in the hybrid market, noting that it has sold 17 million electrified vehicles since the Prius's release in 1997. The company helped pave the way for companies like Tesla and other electric vehicle companies by proving that vehicles with alternative powertrains could be immensely popular. Toyota debuted its all-new electric SUV concept electric vehicle called the BZ4X on Monday at the 2021 Shanghai Auto Show. It announced an electric vehicle strategy that will result in 15 new battery electric vehicles scheduled to be released by 2025. The Toyota BZ4X is the first electric car under the company's new Beyond Zero, or BZ, lineup of cars. Beyond Zero stands for zero carbon emissions and has been Toyota's commitment to go forward than just producing carbon-neutral vehicles, and instead try to have a net positive impact on the environment. The BZ4X is one of the 7 under the BZ badge and represents Toyota's first foray into next-generation electric vehicles, marking its first attempt to re-enter the market of fully electrified cars in over 7 years. The car is a compact SUV that looks similar to Toyota's best-selling vehicle around the world in 2020, the RAV4, but rides lower to the ground and features a longer wheelbase. The BZ4X is said to be built on the eTNGA, the fully electric version of the company's modular platform, which will enable several characteristics, including a steer-by-wire system, all-wheel drive, improved visibility, and a regenerative braking system, which is common among electric vehicles. It is expected to be part of a joint venture with Subaru, which would also result in a Subaru electric crossover set to arrive later this year. This partnership allows the automaker to utilize Subaru's expertise on all-wheel drive systems while still building the vehicle on Toyota's new modular underpinnings. The electric SUV concept will serve as a starting point for other models with the BZ branding, as Toyota plans to expand around 70 electrified models globally by 2025. The future lineup will feature 15 dedicated BEVs, including 7 carrying the BZ brand moniker. The company plans to manufacture the car in Japan and China, and according to the company's report, they plan to make this globally available by the middle of 2022. The Toyota BZ4X concept joins a full lineup of electrified vehicles, a lineup that in total accounts for more than 40% of all alternative powertrain vehicles sold in the US. These alternative powertrains include battery electric, hydrogen fuel cell, electric hybrids, and plug-in hybrids. Though it's still just a concept, the BZ4X looks to be close to completion. The interior of the car features a unique instrument cluster with the screen set back from the steering wheel in a way Toyota says will improve the driver's visibility. The central infotainment screen appears to be floating above the dash as opposed to being embedded within it. There are also several physical buttons in the center of the console and on the steering wheel. This goes to show that Toyota is not fully embracing the digital user experience like other EV companies. The new car has several distinctive features, including a system that can use solar power to alleviate the impact of cold weather on the vehicle's range, and this is almost certain to be achieved through roof-mounted panels. And the BZ4X concept also features a steering yoke instead of a typical steering wheel. The Toyota BZ4X concept conveys Toyota's legendary quality, durability, and long-term reliability, or QDR, with Subaru's all-wheel drive capabilities to achieve a driving experience that is both comfortable and engaging. The concept features a long wheelbase and short overhangs, resulting in a distinctive design with ample interior space. The open concept interior is designed to enhance driver comfort and confidence on the road. With every detail purposefully engineered, the low position of the instrument panel and the location of the meters above not only helps expand the vehicle's sense of space, but also helps increase the visibility to aid in safe and secure driving. The new arrival's front and rear overhangs both look short, though the wheelbase may well be longer than the more conventionally powered models. People's priorities are changing, and digital connectivity is now a fundamental part of our lifestyles, and the drive module with its adaptive steer-by-wire grip creates a new driving experience where the driver is equally connected to both car, road, and information. Toyota envisions a future in which carbon neutrality is achieved through the practical marketization of a portfolio of products with advanced alternative fuel and zero-emission powertrain technologies. Toyota also intends to bring electrification to its pickup truck line in the near future, including hybrids and BEV powertrains, but those remain a well-guarded secret, for now at least. This diverse portfolio of electrical products will help propel Toyota towards its goal of carbon neutrality by 2050. Toyota's BZ4X concept points to yet another option in its already robust electrified portfolio. Toyota's CEO Akio Toyoda reportedly said in December that a strong push for EVs could increase carbon emissions in Japan. He also explained in an accompanying release that by having a diversified product portfolio with multiple forms of vehicle electrification, Toyota can let consumers choose the model that best suits their usage needs and cost profile, while maximizing the total contribution to GHG reduction. Bob Carter, TMNA Executive Vice President of Sales, also explains that, quote, "At Toyota, they are a human-centered company where the customers are the CEO and would ultimately decide which technologies will carry them towards a carbon-neutral future." He went further to say that with investments and product offerings across the spectrum of electrification, Toyota intends to be available with products and technologies that meet the diverse needs of customers around the world. However, as Toyota was announcing the fully electrified vehicles, it still wasn't doing a strong sell of EVs. Toyota believes that plug-in hybrid vehicles, or PHEVs, such as the 2021 Toyota RAV4 Prime, cost less than battery electric vehicles, or BEVs, and emit the same amount of greenhouse gas. Their key point is that BEV and PHEVs can provide similar environmental benefits. Most of this conclusion is based on the source of electricity powering plug-in cars that is popularly known as the grid. The Union of Concerned Scientists estimate that in nearly every sector of the US, driving an electric vehicle produces fewer emissions than driving a 50-mile-per-gallon gasoline car. Moreover, the US electricity grid keeps getting cleaner as renewable energy takes over a small but growing percentage of the fossil fuels share, and so, according to Toyota's estimate, with PHEVs, the rate of emissions depends on how much gas you use and how much electricity. Toyota has not yet announced a price estimate or how far the car will be able to travel on a full charge, but does say it will offer class-leading efficiency and a very competitive driving range. The realistic, dependable range could be a key selling point for the Toyota BZ4X when the all-new pure electric SUV reaches showrooms in 2022, as suggested by the brand European marketing and product boss Andrea Carlucci. It would likely compete with other EVs in the market, including the Ford Mustang Mach-E, which has a range of over 300 miles. According to CarAndDriver.com, it is reported that the vehicle may sell for about $40,000, a similar price to Toyota's RAV4 hybrid. The Toyota BZ4X concept anticipates that people will expect a BEV experience without any compromise, a form of experience that marries both dynamism and utility, one that can embrace high lift yet at the same time feels planted on the road. A concept where the surface feels both emotional, but at the same time precise and high-tech. It's an experience that looks forward to the era where sensors are more important than the traditional radiator grills. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up to show your support. And for more videos like this, please make sure you hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching. Bye.